Hello, we are excited to present a proposal to develop Carey, an AI-based conversational agent to support the mental well-being of Alzheimer's and Alzheimer's-related dementia caregivers. I'm Ravi Kakar, and I'll be presenting on behalf of my collaborators Kostas Saha, Violeta Rodriguez, and Dongvi Yu. As a brief background, current estimates state that there are roughly 11 million family caregivers just in the United States who spend about 31 hours a week supporting their loved ones. In addition to the time cost, the caregivers often have no formal training and lack sufficient resources and support to balance their caregiving responsibilities with their other personal and professional responsibilities. As one can imagine, this is a tough situation and unsurprisingly places a heavy toll on the mental and physical health of the caregivers, with some estimates stating that 3 out of 4 caregivers have mental health concerns and 1 in 3 experience depression. There's a clear need for supporting the mental well-being of caregivers while providing them with the necessary resources to effectively perform their caregiving responsibilities. Carey builds on our prior experience working with the caregiver community, where we have examined topics in online communications on forums such as Reddit and Alzheimer's Connected across 10,000 posts and 100,000 comments. We have interviewed 25 caregivers for need finding, and we have interviewed another 17 caregivers to evaluate a precursor of the chatbot platform that we are building. Carey integrates human-centered design with evidence-based practice to create an engaging and practical tool to support everyday caregivers' mental health and well-being needs. Carey's goal is to provide instant, accurate, and trustworthy informational support tailored to caregivers' needs and support for caregivers' mental well-being by focusing on anxiety, affect, and loneliness. The specific aims for the pilot are to assess the feasibility and potential benefits of Carey through a 6-week deployment among caregivers, to collect user experience data to understand how caregivers integrate the platform into their daily routines and to identify barriers for sustained engagement, and to collect multi-stakeholder perspectives such as social workers, clinicians, to inform the future refinement and prioritize essential functionalities. Carey will have 3 major features: interactive journaling, caregiving stories, and informational support. Interactive journaling will leverage evidence-based therapies such as cognitive behavior therapy-based thought reframing and single-session interventions. Caregiver stories will leverage persona-driven conversations with a friend, therapist, or even a stranger if they choose. And informational support will provide guided scenario-driven support as well as open-ended querying on the part of the caregivers. As I mentioned earlier, Carey builds on our team's prior work analyzing online communities to understand caregivers' needs and focusing on what questions they have and what kind of support they need. We will be combining that data with information from credible medical sources to build various features of Carey, and we'll be leveraging the latest in AI advances where we'll not only use state-of-the-art machine large language models, but also develop small language models and implement a mixture of experts architecture to develop not only an accurate but also a safe and reliable platform. Through a 6-week deployment with 35 to 50 caregivers with a range of experiences, we will evaluate the feasibility of an AI-based conversational agent in effectively supporting their informational and mental health needs. We'll be able to evaluate the effectiveness of our designs in integrating seamlessly with people's daily routines and their ability to leverage evidence-based practices in improving their mental well-being. We'll collect standardized measures of mental health such as the PANAS-X, PHQ-9, PHQ-8, Guide 7, and user experience measures such as system usability scale, consumer satisfaction questionnaire, and the implementation scale IAM. Our goal is to collect real-world evidence of the effectiveness of our designs and to inform the iterative development of Carey towards gathering clinical evidence. We want to thank the Penn AITC Collaboratory for supporting this timely research and look forward to sharing our findings with the team next year. Meanwhile, if anyone is interested in learning more about Carey, please feel free to reach us out.